never happened. We were told the technology had advanced, that offshore drilling was safe. BP said they didn't think the rig would sink. It did. They said they could handle an Exxon Valdez-sized spill every day. They couldn't. BP said the spill was 1,000 barrels per day. It wasn't, and they knew it. Now, the other companies here today will contend that this was an isolated incident. They will say a similar disaster could never happen to them. And yet, it is this kind of blind faith, which is ironically the name of an actual rig in the Gulf, that has led to this kind of disaster. In preparation for this hearing, the committee reviewed the oil spill safety response plans for all of the companies here today. What we found was that these 5 companies have response plans that are virtually identical. The plans cite identical response capabilities and tout identical ineffective equipment. In some cases, they use the exact same words. We found that all of these companies, not just BP, made the exact same assurances. The covers of the 5 response plans are different colors, but the content is 90% identical. Like BP, 3 other companies include references to protecting walruses, which have not called the Gulf of Mexico home for 3 million years. 2 other plans are such dead ringers for BPs that they list a phone number for the same long-dead expert. The American people deserve oil safety plans that are ironclad and not boilerplate. We now know the oil industry and the government agency tasked with regulating them determined that there was a 0 chance that this kind of undersea disaster could ever happen. When you believe that there is 0 chance of a disaster happening, you do 0 disaster planning. And the oil industry has invested nearly 0 time and money into developing safety and response efforts. The oil companies before us today amassed nearly $289 billion in profits over the last 3 years. They spent $39 billion to explore for new oil and gas. Yet, the average investment in research and development for safety, accident prevention, and spill response was a paltry $20 million per year, less than 1/10 of 1% of their profits.